Hi Leo, welcome to your November 2023 energy reading. My name is Kimberly from the Path Illuminated. If you are returning, thank you so much for your support. If you are new here, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe to the page. I have been providing monthly energy readings on the channel, but my schedule has recently opened up, so I'm looking forward to providing more regular readings to the channel starting this month. So again, don't forget to subscribe to stay up on the happenings of this channel. This will be a general energy reading for the Leo collective for the month of November. This is not a personal reading. However, if you are interested in a personal reading, I will link my website below. You can check out my offerings there. Please know that the only way to book a reading with me is via my website. I will never reach out to you directly to solicit a reading, and no legitimate reader will ever reach out to you directly, so just be aware of that. There are imposter accounts and scammers. The only way to book with me is via my website. All my social media channels have the same exact handle, at the Path Illuminated. No special characters, no numbers, no spaces. It is November 1st as I am recording this. We just had Halloween yesterday and Samhain. Today is Dia de los Muertos. So if you celebrate any of those, I hope you're enjoying the season. It is also Scorpio season. And we have just come out of a very chaotic and intense eclipse season. We had the solar eclipse on the 14th and then the lunar eclipse on the 28th. And not just individually, but you know, collectively, the world is going through a lot of turmoil, heartbreak, a dark night of the soul, I think you could say. A lot is being triggered and exposed for us to see so that we can better understand what's really going on, so that we can understand our own part and how we alchemize the darkness of our reality. All right. So as I mentioned, Leo, this is a general energy reading for the Leo collective. Remember that you know your situation and your life better than anyone else, so use your own judgment and discernment. The messages may resonate, they may not, so put yourself where you go. And remember that you have free will, so if something comes out in the reading that you're not happy with, Leo, you can change your perspective. You can change how you deal with a person or a situation. And remember that time and energy are fluid. The past, present, and future are happening simultaneously. We shift opportunities, we shift energy, and we shift timelines depending on how we engage with the world and the people around us. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to pull 5 cards for the overall energy, then I'll pull clarifying cards, and then we will close it out with a card from the Fairy Oracle. Thank you, angels, spirits, and guides. Please help me in pulling a clear and accurate reading for the Leo collective for the month of November. Thank you, angels, spirits, and guides. What messages do we have for the Leo collective? Thank you, angels, spirits, and guides. What messages, what insights, what feedback, what perspectives do you have for Leo for the month of November? Hold on, the card just flipped. Maybe it didn't. Okay. Thank you, angels, spirits, and guides. Thank you, angels, spirits, and guides. Messages do we have for Leo? Thank you, angels, spirits, and guides. Messages do we have for Leo for November? One more card, Spirit, for Leo, please. Okay. All right. Let me get the clarifying deck before I go into the reading. All right. Why is the star in reverse here for Leo? Why is justice here, Spirit? Why is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse here, Spirit, for Leo? Why is the Judgment here, Spirit? Oh, there's a card that flipped. And why is the Six of Wands here? All right. I like these cards I'm seeing, Leo. I will pull some additional cards, but let's get into the reading. So, looks like at the start of November, you're out of balance. So the Star card of Aquarius, right? This individual is like shining bright when it's upright, right? They're grounded. They're pouring into themselves. They're pouring into the world around them. But this is reverse. So I think that November is about you, Leo, identifying where you have been out of balance in your life and understanding that your relationship to yourself, your self-care practices, your spiritual practices, your mental, physical, emotional well-being is tied to how you show up in the world. So it's clarified by the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is all about my cup first, water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, right? But this individual, she's a queen. So yeah, she's deeply connected to her emotions. She's deeply connected to her intuition, but she's also grounded, right? She's here, on her throne. She's, focused on her own cup. So the way that you're going to work through these imbalances, right, and not feeling quite like yourself is by focusing on you, prioritizing yourself, doing the things that make you feel the most fulfilled, the happiest, the most, like you can only pour from a full cup. You can't pour from an empty cup. This Star, right, because it's reversed, this is trying to pour from an empty cup. You cannot. You're going to deplete yourself. You're going to be resentful. You're going to be burnt out. So the universe is admonishing you to use the month of November to really focus on you. And as you focus on yourself, things are going to start to become clear. Now, the Two of Swords is all about making choices, using your logic, but also trusting your intuition. And reverse is still about making decisions, choices, balancing things out. But I think as you start to focus on yourself, Leo, as you start to focus on your self-care practices and the things that help you feel like the queen that you are. And let me just remind everyone that there is no gender in tarot. We all have masculine and feminine energies within all of us, right? So just keep that in mind when I refer to the Queen of Cups. As you focus on yourself, things are going to become much more clear. Making choices using discernment is going to become easier for you. November is all about you coming into balance, right? The card of justice, right? This individual is seeking balance in all areas of their life. They have their sword, they're logical, they're balanced, they have boundaries, they're in their authority, right? They know right from wrong. Card of Libra, right? And it's clarified by the Six of Pentacles, which is, again, this is all about balance, right? It's about making sure that you are giving as much as you're receiving. It's about understanding that overworking, workaholism, overextending yourself, always trying to be the fixer, always trying to help everybody, even despite the fact that you're not taking care of yourself, that's not ever going to work. And people who are aligned with you, people who are safe, people who should be in your life, they're going to appreciate you being in balance, right? And only giving your time, energy, and resources to people who can also give back to you. November is going to be about you realizing the places, the people, the situations that you've invested in that are not bearing fruit for you, Leo. You're coming to the end of a really painful cycle. The minor arcana only go up to 10, right? So 10 of Wands is like you've been carrying this burden of doing it all, whether it's at work, whether it's with family, whether it's with friends or romantic partnership. You've been carrying the burden yourself and you can no longer carry this, and you are going to be forced to lay this down, right? And to acknowledge the situations, the relationships, the friendships, the work dynamics that have not been bearing fruit, even though you've been working and toiling. It's not bearing fruit. You have to realize where you're basically, you know, beating a dead horse, for lack of a better term, right? Like if somebody or a job or a person in your life doesn't appreciate everything that you're giving them now, giving them more isn't going to change that dynamic. And so the universe is going to be helping you, assisting you. Your ancestors are going to be helping you with making this judgment call in your life, with using your discernment to walk away from people, places, and situations that have depleted you of your energy. And again, judgment. Spirit is here. The angels are here. They're asking you to step into your authority, understand that you're guided, that you're protected, and choosing yourself is always the right decision. And once you decide to come into balance, right, to balance energies, to balance dynamics, whether it's work, family, friends, romantic relationships, you will start to attract more aligned, more abundant, more reciprocal relationships, right? The Two of Cups is, and there's a lot of big Leo energy here too. And then though this is water energy, right? These are two individuals that have full cups that they're willing to exchange with one another. They're equals. They want to pour into one another. This can be friendships, this can be family, this can be love, right? But it comes as a result of you making the judgment call that you are no longer going to invest in people, places, and situations that deplete you, that take advantage of you, that require you to do all of the work, right? Until you believe that you deserve reciprocal relationships, Leo, you won't actually attract them into your life. As you start to do these and make these changes and lay down this old way of being, you know, this overworking, this workaholism, this doing everything, fixing everyone, overextending myself, being in codependent dynamics where I need to be the savior. Once you let go of that and realize, oh, the universe sees me, the universe believes in me, the universe has my back, and they're going to help me let go of these old toxic patterns that have been depleting me of who I am. And that's what's going to align me with people who are supposed to be in my life. This is the card of success. It's the Six of Wands. And it's clarified by another Leo card, the Sun, which is literally the happiest card in the deck. So it's telling you to follow your heart. And it's a reminder that following your heart, Leo, does not mean overextending yourself. It doesn't mean people pleasing. It doesn't mean compromising yourself or your values. It doesn't mean depleting yourself. It doesn't mean pouring from an empty cup. It doesn't mean showing up for people that would never show up for you. No, it is in prioritizing yourself and coming into balance in all of your relationships, identifying the situations, whether it's work or relationships in any way that haven't been actually paying dividends into the time and energy you invested, and finally letting this go. That's what's going to bring you into the happiest time of your life, Leo. But it's all dependent on you, right? Trusting that you deserve this, right? If you continue to believe the only way people are going to love me is if I do everything, the only way people are going to love me is if I'm giving more to them than they give to me. If you believe those old thought patterns of codependency that you have to prove your value to somebody else, that's what you're going to manifest. So once you accept that you're inherently valuable, you're inherently lovable, and that being in balance and in reciprocal healthy dynamics is how you attract more aligned relationships and dynamics, like that's how you shift the energy, Leo. Nobody else gets to tell you what you deserve. You get to decide that. So as soon as you decide that you deserve more, that you deserve balance in your relationships, that's when you get it. So Four of Swords in reverse, you're coming out of a time of needing to rest. I think that once you make this choice, right, to pour into yourself and to prioritize yourself, you're actually going to start to feel less depleted, less burnt out, and less exhausted. Ace of Swords, this is a passionate new beginning forward. Hanged Man, this is taking a step back, changing your perspective, right? Realizing the way that you've been showing up is not aligned with you, is not aligned with your values, right? And that overextending yourself, people pleasing, right? It actually stops you from getting what you want, and you deserve this new passionate beginning, right? Because you're doing the work to come out of this place of being out of balance. What additional messages? Again, any confusion about how to move forward as you prioritize yourself is going to become clear to you. The universe is going to help you as soon as you choose yourself. Yep, Eight of Cups, walking away from emotionally unfulfilling situations. The High Priestess, you are the High Priestess. Trust your intuition, trust your guidance, trust where Spirit is guiding you, so that you can come into this place of being who you were always meant to be, Leo. All right. Even before I said anything, the card came out from the Fairy Blessings Oracle. A blessing of, I think it's Annie. Let's see. I think it's Annie. I don't know. The fairy gift of physical innocence, the blessing of knowing your body is your own, a source of gladness and enjoyment. The fairies now bless you with this restoration of your innocence, that sense of being completely cleared of any guilt or dissonance around your body and your right to have completed sovereignty over your physicality. Your body belongs to you, fairy friend. It is yours to share or to hold to yourself. It is your choice to take lovers, to be free of all commitments, or to explore. It is your choice as long as you follow the magical principle of do no harm. You may do as you will. Let all your choices come from a healthy place. Let your sharings be nourishing and wild, freeing and glorious. Let intimacy grow, yet freedom remain. And let none ever make you feel ashamed of your choices regarding your own beautiful body. Be with whom you wish, do as you will, and ye harm none. Let yourself know that this gift of physical sharing or the joy of the body is to be from this time forth without shame. Let the fairy goddess Annie clear from you any residual fears around this autonomy and protect you from any forms of manipulation. You are blessed and whole and without sin. You are a child of nature, of earth, and your physicality is blessed and beautiful and clean as pure flowing moonlight. I love that. Yeah, so for me, this is a reminder again, Leo, that you can trust yourself, prioritizing yourself, loving yourself, being in healthy dynamics, moving out of codependency. That's what you need to do. You don't need to explain yourself to anybody. You don't need to justify anything to anybody. The universe is literally telling you, prioritize yourself, focus on yourself. That's how you're going to manifest your happiness in this life. I hope these messages resonated for you, Leo, and I'll see you next time. Bye.